Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue, which has flooded across the Olympico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved. The action has already started. Serginho, defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Rivaldo. Up for a header! No, not the best of headers. And it's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Pedri getting this one clear.
You know, Peter, even from up here, I can sense a quiet determination from Rivaldo. Someone who's always let his football do the talking.
Yeah, his shooting especially, he has one of those genuinely piercing shots.
And tremendous skill as well, and imagination.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that was vital. Haaland. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Messi. Batistuta. Cleared away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good alertness. Now it's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi. Played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's fabulous. Bit too much weight on the pass. Upamecano. Jordan still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rivaldo. Lazio looking to pass their way through. Rodri attempts a clearance. Over to the left. No, that's been intercepted. Shifted it to the flank. Ronaldinho. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And that's going to be a goal kick. Rodri picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Messi. Rivaldo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Serginho. Messi. And Messi! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Marquinhos. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that was never going to make it. Shifted upfield. Played out wide. Played back in. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And there's the end of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So your views on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Here we go again then.
Jordan really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Pedri. Good effort from distance. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Pedri. Back into the middle.
Jordan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ronaldinho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's gone for goal! Lobbed in behind. Messi. And the counter is on. He could be in here. Batistuta is hits one! And he's done it! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 21.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Lazio are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth a treat.
He's having a hit! Belletti. Jordan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. 60 minutes played. Played back in. Well timed, excellent interception. Belletti. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is Stuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Chance to shoot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, that's well spotted. Serginho. He's been picked out. And it's Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo!
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Ronaldinho. And Fermin. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Out for a throw.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 27, numero 8. Lascia
Hakimi.
il campo per il numero 44, il numero 6.
Ruben Diaz.
Cambio di
Now he's
giocatore.
off and running. Ronaldinho. That has been slung wide. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hakimi. Bastoni does well to get it back. Shot a goal! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! With a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Lazio are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Schneider. Schneider. Fiddles it through.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Played out to the right. And that has put paid to that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And we're done. Jordan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So that's got things underway. Shevchenko!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Koundé spots it and intercepts. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldinho gets into some space. He's shifting through, big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bastoni cuts it out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and going on his own.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Fermin in acres of space out wide. Big header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Ronaldinho. No, that's been intercepted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's found a way through. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Cristiano Ronaldo. He can get that clear. Ronaldo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, good-looking ball. Ricky Puig. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Ronaldinho. Koundé gets a foot in here. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort. Has a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Now it's Ronaldinho. That's the throw. Fermin. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Now he's off and running. Oh, he's been caught napping. And Koundé. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Jordan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Straight at the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
And here's Ronaldinho. He is through here. Shot Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tries to get it clear. That has ended up in no man's land. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. He won't be happy with that one.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ronaldinho. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Now in operation for your safety.
So there was the first half.
Jordan ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Jordan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Ronaldinho. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Osimhen looks to get on the end of this. Koundé. Pedri. Oh, played through for the wide man.
That was lovely, that.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Jordan have reclaimed it. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Sané. He's got away. Oh, he's been flattened there. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Jordan present their opponents with the best possible chance here to open the scoring. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Upamecano deals with that comfortably. Osimhen. That's a nicely measured pass. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And he's there to get it away. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Besiktas tries a shot!
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
Second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Besiktas have their third corner. Oh, smashing header! Good trying. The outcome could so easily have been different. Besiktas get their fourth corner. Mohamed Salah! That's a decent clearance. Now the finish! Really well taken goal.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Upamecano with a definite foul there. Upamecano has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. And he's in the shot! They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Substitution.
Jordan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Sané. Oh, what has happened here? And that was very necessary. Fermin did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Time and again they are repelled. Tchouaméni. Jordan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Ronaldinho.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Van Bouten. Tchouaméni. Bastoni. And it's been given away. He's through. It's one on. Hits one. And it's in. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 3.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 21.
Jordan get themselves back into contention.
Number 5.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Number 15. Stones.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And he's picked out the run.
Number 2.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Substitution in progress.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's managed to get free. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Besiktas are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Salah. Shevchenko.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Shot at goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? He has found the way through. Contact. Can he put it away? 5 minutes to add. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. Messi. Koundé, that's a sharp pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And there goes the final whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. This, of course, the instantly recognisable backdrop to many a famous European night, football's ultimate theatre. As you can see, we've already started here. Cristiano Ronaldo! An early chance there, first of the game.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Has a goal! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Jordan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's picked his way through. Real chance! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That has been cut short. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi has it out wide and in space. Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. That has not gone well. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good alertness. Looking for the run. Serginho. He's shifting through the gears here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Kubel. Koundé. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bastoni. Ronaldinho. Can he latch on to this? And it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! Really well taken goal. And they've got their lead back.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Header! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, they just...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Speculative strike. Mighty close.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, good-looking ball. Roberto Carlos. Serginho is wide and looking to get onto this. Bellingham. Chance to finish. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Jordan have the chance to go the other way. Well read, nice interception. Chance to shoot now. Can he put it away? That was probably asking just too much. And it's Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Costa Curta. Batistuta in acres of space out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Alexander-Arnold. Jordan are looking to go forward now. Bastoni cuts it out. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Rodri, and he was quick to react. And he goes cross-field. Now it's Eto'o. Shot a goal! Superb goal! That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish. And the whistle goes for half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's fabulous. Decent hit! Rodri, played out to the left flank.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he get it through? Nakata was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Quality ball. Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass. Jordan really looking to get back into this at the start of the second. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Alexander-Arnold. Roberto Carlos. Serginho. He is through here. Nakata. And the shot!
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Fermin.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Galatasaray appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Alexander-Arnold, and here's Eto'o, and he's in. Oh, there's the hit, and he hits the net, and with that goal comes comfort. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Good take by the keeper. He's read that well. And it's Nakata. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Oh, can he get onto this? Costa Curta makes the interception. Serginho. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that is out of play. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ronaldinho. Out of play for a goal kick. Jordan choosing to make the first change.
Cristiano Ronaldo, el dorsal 11. Messi, el dorsal
Now he's off and running.
El dorsal 2.
Serginho. Now it's Eto'o.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Pedri.
22, el
Rodri.
dorsal 14, el dorsal
Alvarez.
19,
They want to be
el
quick
dorsal
here. It's
7,
breakaway time.
El dorsal 21.
Bellingham. Spread neatly.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's straight offside. Ødegaard.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Now it's Ødegaard. Roberto Carlos. And he lines up, climbs up big! And that would have won it.
Eto'o just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Conte. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! Lacking in accuracy.
Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be spot on.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And here's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. And he cuts out the supply.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
4 added minutes on the board. It's a goal kick. Otto picks it up from the goal kick. De Jong. Conte. Ødegaard. He's had it taken off him. Eto'o. And that will be the final act. Jordan can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Action has already started, and that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Messi. Koundé making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark.
Chance! And here's Stoichkov.
Oh, that was expansive and...
Oh, smashing header! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Jordan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's really well manoeuvred. No, that's been intercepted. That's going to go a long way. Pinches it off him. And here's Ronaldinho. He's got away. Real chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. They get a throw in. Busquets. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's a key interception. Ruben Dias with the clearance.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
We expected better, and so did he. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Gerrard. Koundé getting this one clear. Botafogo with the corner, there first. Up he goes! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's a pretty loose pass. Botafogo applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here...
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Botafogo! And they're back in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Can he put it away? It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That is decidedly lacking.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Busquets. Rummenigge. And he's got the beating of his man. And that's been won straight back. Jordan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Maldini. He can run onto that. And no, that was never going to make it. Gerrard. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's bustling. And the shot! Stoichkov! Maldini picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Ronaldinho. He's having a go. And the first half is done.
Senhoras e senhores, os souvenirs da partida de hoje já estão à venda no saguão do estádio.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Alexander-Arnold gets into some... Oh, what a climb! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That is good alertness. Rummenigge. Busquets. Gerrard. Gerrard! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gerrard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. He rises! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Botafogo blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Jordan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Somewhat off target. Busquets. Back into the middle. And reclaimed it in a trice. Chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. That's just playing it safe and simple.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Stoichkov. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Oh, that's clever. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Gerrard. Great work on the overlap. Koundé clears. Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Ronaldinho. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Rummenigge. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. It's Gerrard! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. It's almost too easy for him, this. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Nedved. Maldini cuts it out. Cannavaro. That's Busquets. Nicely weighted ball. Moved on forwards. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Maldini. Cannavaro. Busquets.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri. He's played him through. That has been cut short. Gerrard. He has found a way through. Gerrard! And the keeper threw out a limb.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
In with a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And it's Gerrard. And that's gone loose. Oh, good spread. Big header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And another try! Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. What fantastic scenes here in Barcelona. This massive stadium, officially Europe's largest, and from what we understand, about to become even bigger than it is now. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Out of play for a throw. Messi. He is through here. Nice interception, well timed.
Firmine really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? No way through. Firmine. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Firmine. Koundé making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Julie. Jordan replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Well, that pass isn't the best. But he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi. So it is still 0-0. It's a pretty loose pass. Isaac. Rodri. Well timed, excellent interception. Julie. Julie will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's intervened well there. Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. Quick look, then plays it in. Mendes tries to clear. Haaland proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, that was vital. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Played back in. Ruben Diaz clears it away. And he's got the shot away! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Jordan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Adams gets it clear. Jordan with the corner, there first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Upamecano makes the interception. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Messi, can he latch on to this? Oh, that's a key interception.
Jordan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
That's good running with the ball. Shapes to shoot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's taking no chances there. Fermin. Lobbed in behind. Now the finish! And it's in! Barcelona are back in business.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Could move up a gear here. He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well played.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Koundé attempts a clearance. Alexander-Arnold. Danger averted for now. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, and Sonny! He's delivered all right! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always...
There's the whistle for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
There's the start of the second half.
Jordan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicked it back promptly. And it's Messi. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that's well spotted. Isak. And he's quick to snatch it back. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's there to get it away. It's their second corner of the game. Pedri is there and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, what has happened here? Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. And he's taking no chances there. Rodri. Adams calmly anticipates. And the shot! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Ronaldinho picked out brilliantly, and the finish! He's got a goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Forwards and with intent. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Pinches it off him. Quality ball. That's a good ball played into space. And he gets rid in a hurry. Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, nicely intercepted. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an error. Isak is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not. We'll see.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. Nuno Mendes. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Messi. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route.
Well, he is clutching the same part of his leg as last time, but evidently in more pain.
You know, I feel for him there, but it makes sense to prevent further damage.
Well, it's a sad decision that, but it is the right one.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4, Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 13, el dorsal 3, el dorsal 16, el dorsal 11.
He wasn't going to let him past. And that is expertly dealt with.
El dorsal 92.
Aims beyond the defence. Now it's El Shaarawy. Can he finish? Oh, that could cost him.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
Well, that looks a good ball through. Great ball, and he's in here. And he can clear it away. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nuno Mendes proves too strong. Yamal takes control of it and he's on the move. Shifted upfield. Ronaldinho. Pedri. Dink through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ruben Diaz cuts it out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. Fermin. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Haaland! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Olise getting this one clear. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Jordan looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that is a little undercooked. Fiddles it through. Kubo gets flagged offside. And that is as far as it goes. Jordan pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Well, that's it for tonight. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This, of course, the instantly recognisable backdrop to many a famous European night, football's ultimate theatre. The action has already started. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Mbappe. Interesting ball. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Fermin. Great hit! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was...
Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Has a go! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
The Netherlands grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Ronaldinho heads it! No mistake! And they get themselves in front! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Jordan go into the lead. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Always onto this. He's picked his way. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Driving through the... Oh, Sharawi! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Jordan take a two-goal... Can he finish? And more and more and more. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
And now he has two. So now the difference is 3.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Torres, and he's surging through. Shot a goal! Now who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And the shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight at that, it was too late.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Fernando Torres. Jordan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Upamecano. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on 1-2.
It's El Shaarawy! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's tried one! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Up for a header! Ricky Puig. Well timed, excellent interception. He's going to be disappointed with that. Looks a good ball through. Just the keeper to beat Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Jordan have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team. And should that not change, they could go big from here.
Jordan pretty much... He's had a shot! He scores! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. That's been intercepted. Fermin. Can he latch on to this? Ronaldinho. That'll be a corner. Jordan have their second corner now. Back with it goes. He's having a go! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Beckham tries to clear. Rodri. He's got the shot away! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Griezmann providing an outlet on that flank, and he's managed to get free. Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ronaldinho. That has been cut short. And he's quick to snatch it back. Fernando Torres.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.800.
Watch an hour into the second half. He's shifting through the... It's Ronaldinho! Keeper's got his work done.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
No, that was never going to make it. Played back in. Ronaldinho looking to run onto it. Up he goes! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
He's got space in the area. The Netherlands have it back and can go again. He's had a hit! Upamecano clears it away. Fermin. El Shaarawy on 2 now and looking for 3. And he's intervened well there. Can he get onto this? Adams cuts it out. Can he latch onto this? Ronaldinho gets flagged offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So,
92.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 13. El dorsal 3. El dorsal 16.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
El dorsal 4.
And he was alert to it. Played out to the left flank. Jordan do have options available on the bench if they want a chance to finish. And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, that's fabulous. Threads one in. Out to the left it goes. Messi can take deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Luis Suarez engages and forces him off the ball. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for the runner. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's gone backward here. Now it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's in a great position. And the shot! He scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
It's become a case of men against boys. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Schmeichel catches it safely. Ronaldinho pinches it off him. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Haaland. And he's had a hit. Oh, denied at the last.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Beckham goes short. Beckham. He's had it taken off him. And there goes the final whistle. Jordan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. And he's managed to get rid and reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Al-Sharawi. Adams cuts out the pass. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Koundé, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, El-Sharawi, and the keeper's in command. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold, now it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
But they've got it again. So it is still 0-0. Pedri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bellingham. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Skull. Can he put it away? Goal! Barcelona! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Jordan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's hoisted clear. Scholes. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand...
Big chance!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can clear their lines. Jordan have the chance to go the other way. El-Sharawi. Vermeer. El-Sharawi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rudiger. Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. Messi, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Koundé. Messi. Adams deals with that comfortably. Now it's Hullet. He's through here. Shot could be on. There's the shot! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them.
He's given it away. Rudiger. That's really well manoeuvred. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Might be danger here. Vermeer! Oh, taken with style. And that takes him up to 30.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Foot in. Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's played him through. Now this could be it's El-Shaarawy! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And the half-time whistle goes. Jordan playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Played into space out wide. Upamecano is there and he can pick it up. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And there's green grass ahead of him. El-Shaarawy! Vardiol. And Adams. Rudiger. And it's Messi. El-Shaarawy. Scholes. Has a look and plays it forward.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Scholes. That's tidy. Chance to... It's Neymar! And he's there to get it away. Distributed tidily.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's been cut out, well played. Hullet. Rodri. Vermeer. Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls. It's gone out for a throw-in. El-Shaarawy. Nicely aimed pass. Hullet. Rodri calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Shifted upfield. Back into the middle. Adams. They get a throw in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Messi. Vermeer. Now it's El Shaarawy, and he cuts out the supply. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's the...
He's had a hit! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Jordan may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Vardiol. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found the way through. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Ronaldinho. Had a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Bellingham. Vardiol.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That is good alertness. Now it's Ronaldinho. El Shaarawy! And that could come back to haunt them.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Jordan need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar. Pedri. Now it's Rodri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
What a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. We are into overtime. He's played him through. And he thumps it clear. And that is as far as it goes. Jordan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they...